All right, so I finished floor 66, which was a floor that I used with Sukuna, and it kind of gave me the idea, mainly because I've had a lot of questions, even after making my who to summon for video, if you should summon for Domain Gojo or Sukuna. Now, I'm going to show on screen the tier list that I made, and I still stand by it, so let's kind of put this in right now, so you could kind of just see. This is it. So you see Domain Gojo at number 1, then Geto at 2, and this is with the asterisk of considering if there's no new debuffer, stat debuffer for 1.5 anniversary. If there is, then Geto like goes down to like 4. Then Sukuna at 3, Zonji at 4, Yuta at 5. So if it isn't obvious, I'm just going to say it outright. The title I'm going to answer right away. I would say you should summon for Domain Gojo or for Sukuna. In any instance, like any instance, it should be Domain Gojo over Sukuna. However, I understand that some people want Sukuna because it's the first Sukuna in the game. But the thing is, we're going to get more Sukunas. I mean, either on 1.5 Annie or probably more so second Annie. Second Annie being in November for Global is going to be when you get the Fuga Sukuna. The best kind of evidence that a Fuga Sukuna is coming is because one of the floors has like a burn damage increase. I think all of them. I kind of actually don't know. But there's a burn damage increase. So I would definitely say it's either going to be a Jogo or a Fuga Sukuna. But in my opinion, it's going to be a new Sukuna. So the thing is, if for your account value-wise, Domain Gojo is the best. And a lot of people have asked me this, which is, I already said that. But this is the main reason why I'm making it, is because I know a lot of people, which I didn't really consider, because I was like, oh, people must have easily over 75k already. But no, some people only have the cubes necessary to pull one unless they get lucky. In every single instance, let me say this right now, and then I'll explain why. In every single instance, you should pull Domain Gojo over Sukuna. Now, if you're really not sure between DE Gojo and Sukuna, what should you do? What you will do, if you're still not sure after this video, is wait for us to get the JP anniversary stream. Within this, we'll see who comes out. If it's a Sukuna, maybe just waiting 3 months is fine. If we get another broken debuffer, well, maybe summoning for Sukuna instead is going to be better. We'll have to see how it plays out. But why Domain Gojo is just better value-wise? It's because he's a support. Supports do have more longevity in this. Now, while Sukuna is number 1, he's not necessary for the content even right now. And we're going to be talking about Jogo today. Let's go. So let's go into Domain Gojo first. Now, why Domain Gojo is so good is because he's going to be supporting every single color probably for the next like 6 months at least, maybe up to a year. His thing is that, sure, he can't be run with Gojos. Now, sure, the tier list is it's outdated, but the best yellow is Zonji, best blue is Sukuna, best green is Muta, and then with red, obviously, he's the Gojo. So if you really think about it, you're not really going to be using, or at least as much, Holo Purple, Tinjo, or Blue Gojo, right? So first of all, just off the bat, right, his damage increase is just that good to where I would say it warrants you summoning for Domain Gojo over Sukuna, which is logical. And these are going to be like logical facts over and over. But this video is more so for new players rather than the like viewers I've had for a while, because the viewers I've had since November knows how good Domain Gojo is and how he is better than Sukuna. Now, the main thing is that in the future, we're going to get more units that aren't Gojos that are good. Shocker, right? For red, well, like, okay, just listing a couple, right? Choso, Megumi, maybe another Yuji, maybe another Nobara, maybe another Nanami, Toji, right? Another Sukuna, another Jogo. All these units are not Gojos. So that means the Shibuya meta is evolving past Gojos being number 1, which is why he's going to be better. And then the second part and the most important part, Sukuna is not needed for his content. Guys, so the thing is, on launch, Sukuna, sure, you do need Sukuna on launch technically. However, if you wait like a month, Jogo will be able to clear the content that Sukuna could clear. Floor 70 is clearable by Jogo. I think even floor 66, right? You could do it with Jogo. Like floor 66 too, it's single target. And why that's good for Jogo is because this single target is literally a 700%. Right, it's 232 times 3, so 696, right? Insane, because you could spam this like 4 times. And guess who Jogo is good with? Domain Gojo. So, by that logic, you do not need to summon for Sukuna. And this is why I think everyone, no matter what, should start with Gojo and then just get Jogo. This is like a very hidden Jogo video, okay? I have not built my Jogo yet because obviously my Sukuna is max duped. But Jogo will get much stronger because he's going to get 2 different buffs. So if you want to start buying dupes for JOJO in the exchange shop, do it, right? Get him to dupe 2, get him to dupe 3, dupe 4, dupe 5, right? Do it. And do it for JOJO only. I think he is very deserving of it. And it's going to be why he works, right? Him dupe 5 is one of the main reasons. A dupe 5 JOJO is probably competing rather closely with a dupe 0 Sukuna, but that is not something I've tested, so it's not something I'm going to stand by 100%. So please do not quote me on that. Now, why is JOJO so good now? Well, the main reason is 2 things. So you see here, damage increased a bit on the domain. That's cool. 2 things. Number 1, he gets an extra 20 crystal energy and it lasts 1 more turn. So why are these 2 things important? Alongside the fact that now he gets a bit of an extra damage increase, right? So he's, first of all, going to have a 15% chance to dodge, which will proc, but also up to an extra 30% damage dealt, which is very good, right? Just extra damage there is cool. The main reason is because now for single target, as we are moving towards a single target meta, what was once, I think, a 190 or basically, a 570 alt is now a 570 skill 3 is now a 690 skill 3, so a big jump, right? That's about like a 6th better, but you could use this an extra turn. It only costs, before it costed 30, now it costs 25, which is a huge buff when you pair it alongside the fact that you start and this alt just gives you 80 crystal energy to where you're able to spam this like 4 times in a row. And with domain GOJOs particularly, this will be a very fucking strong skill 3, which is why you're going to be fine for a lot of the blue floors, right? A lot of the blue floors are going to be fine. And JOJO cleared floor 70, which is definitely a pretty difficult floor. So I would say that you are more than within your right to summon for Sukuna. But if you do wish to get domain GOJO, I do not think you should even worry about getting Sukuna, as long as you understand you're going to have to wait at least a month for JOJO to really be good. I'm going to say in about a month to a month and a half is when JOJO will be buffed, which overall is not bad, but it still will take a while after Sukuna. Actually, like about a month after Sukuna, and Sukuna is May 30th as of right now. So yes, you will have to wait. I'm acknowledging that. But I think waiting is fine when you don't have to summon for Sukuna and instead you just get a fucking free-to-play unit. And we're going to get a lot more powerful enemies within this time. So if you just grind the powerful enemies, right, you should be able to get another dupe or 2 in your JOJO. And as long as he's over dupe 2, dupe 3, he's going to be chilling, right? This guy's going to be looking pretty good, have good HP and everything. Buffs are very nice, I would say. So definitely, please summon for domain GOJO. Value-wise, it is way higher for the reasons I explained. And like, I don't know, like Sukuna is great, number 1 DPS, but that doesn't really matter anymore, right? It really, in my opinion, doesn't. Especially because JOJO works. That's the main thing. That is the main reason. But domain GOJO also, just for red, like the biggest thing for domain GOJO is like you can make the same argument where he, like, okay, he's going to be pretty much necessary for floor 80 where Sukuna isn't, right? That for his respective floor 70. So it's like you need domain GOJO because you need a on red type advantage to give the damage debuff where it is the full 300%, but then also for him to do damage. Like as a sub DPS, his value is so astronomically high, but then they also make him just like the best support in the game. So it's like such an insane combo together. That's why like domain GOJO over Sukuna any day of the week. But I understand if you want to summon on Sukuna. I just think domain GOJO should be your first priority, and then if you have summons, if you have enough currency, then go for Sukuna. But if you don't have enough currency, well then don't summon for Sukuna, or you could do a couple multis, build your pity, and then like transfer the pity points for future banners if need be. Anyway, let me know your summon plan. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.